Assalamualaikum and hello to dearest audience. We are here to talk about mental health. What is mental health? Mental health refers to cognitive, behavioral, and emotional well-being. It is all about how people think, feel, and behave. People sometimes use the term mental health to mean the absence of a mental disorder. Mental health can affect daily life, relationship, and physical health. According to the World Health Organization (WHO), mental health is a state of well-being in which an individual realizes his or her own abilities, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively, and is able to make a contribution to his or her community. Many factors contribute to mental health problems, including biological factors such as genes or brain chemistry, life experiences such as trauma or abuse, and family history of mental health problems. The objective of the project is to identify types of mental health, next to find out the causes of mental health, then to know how mental health affects our life and society, and finally to learn how to improve our mental health.
There are 6 types of mental health. The first one is depression. It is a mood disorder that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. And the second one is anxiety disorder such as generalized anxiety disorder, social anxiety disorder, panic disorder, and phobias. And the third one is obsessive compulsive disorder. OCD is a disorder which people have recurring unwanted thought, ideas, or obsession that make them feel driven to do something compulsion. And the fourth one is bipolar disorder, formerly referred to as a manic depressive. And the fifth one is post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD is a mental health condition that triggered by a terrifying event. And the last one is schizophrenia. Psychosis, including schizophrenia, is characterized by distortion in thinking, perception, emotion, language, sense of self, and behavior.
The reasons for the impact on mental health are so many. Firstly, stressful life situations such as a financial problem, a loved one death, or a divorce. Secondly, be bully victim by sociology can cause stress, anxiety, and symptom of depression. Have to take medication to control the pain can make victim feel the depression that can affect mental health.
Not only that, having feelings of loneliness or isolation will also causes mental health issue. Loneliness is one of the major causes of mental disease, and the sense of isolation can have similar effects on brain that is noted when an individual experiences physical pain. Abuse, whether physical, emotional, verbal, or sexual, can have long-term effects on your mental health. Trauma can affect how you feel about yourself and how you relate to others. There have been increasing suicide behavior among both male and female in their teen years on 2012 to 2017 according to this chart. Suicide behavior among both girls and boys teenagers increasing from 2012 to 2017.
Effects of mental health. First, chronic diseases. Depression has been linked to many chronic illnesses. These illnesses include diabetes, asthma, cancer, cardiovascular disease, and arthritis. Mental health condition can also make dealing with chronic illness more difficult. The mortality rate from cancer and heart diseases is higher among people with depression or other mental health conditions. Sleep problem. People with mental health condition are more likely to suffer from sleep disorders like insomnia or sleep apnea. Insomnia can make it hard to fall asleep or stay asleep. Sleep apnea leads to breathing problems which can cause you to wake up frequently.
Smoking. People with mental health conditions are more likely to smoke than those who do not have mental health conditions. Among smokers, people with mental health conditions are more likely to smoke a greater number of cigarettes. Access to healthcare. People with mental health conditions are less likely to have access to adequate healthcare. It may also be more difficult for people with mental health conditions to take care of their physical health. When you have a mental health condition, it can be hard to seek care, take prescription regularly, or get enough exercise.
How to improve our mental health? Firstly, practicing gratitude, which means being thankful for the good things in your life. It's helpful to do this every day, either by thinking about what you are grateful for or writing it down in a journal. Secondly, developing coping skill, which are methods you use to deal with stressful situations that may help you face a problem, take action, being flexible and not easily give up in solving it. Lastly, taking care of your physical health include being physically active, getting enough sleep, and healthy eating.
How this project impacts to the society. The society includes of children, youth, parents, workers, and the country. This project will raise awareness to the society. The society will show more concerns and considerations to the patient of mental health disease. They will lend a hand to listen to patient predicaments and bring them to the doctor. Parents will learn to become an optimistic, positive thinker and rational into doing things. Parents are the most influential people in our lives. Parents that have mental health issue will affect the children's growth in negative way. Children that grow in toxic environment will end up be part of the mental issues patient. Parents should play their role in influencing their children to become an optimistic to prevent mental health issue. Lastly, criminal cases and social problems will be decreased. The society will use the correct vessels to make them feel relieved and better. To release unbearable stress and burden, we should try different ways such as find new hobbies, hang out with positive friends, learn new skills, gain knowledge and more, instead of smoking, having drugs or abusing.
In conclusion, mental health is very important to us because mental health includes our emotional, psychological and also social well-being. It can affect how we think, feel and act in our daily life. Then, it also helps determine how we can handle stress, others and make healthy choices. Mental health is very important stage of life from childhood and adolescence through adulthood.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, peace.